Hello everyone, it's this video saying Freddy back here, and I wanted to do a quick video. Well, hopefully it's going to be quick. um, Telling you or showing you different places where you can buy cards, playing cards, because I had a request from one of my subscribers, so why not? And aside, I mean, there's all sorts of places you can buy cards. There's places like eBay, obviously, is a big one. There's a lot of projects on Kickstarter. And of course, there's all your big sites like Illusionist and Fury 11 and Dan and Dave and the Blue Crown and Conjuring Arts. And there's all the other creator-specific websites like King's Wild and Coterie 1902 and Black Ink Cards and Midnight Cards, etc., etc. I'm not going to go through every single website. Let's take a look at some of the bigger ones. Also, if you're looking for vintage decks, obviously aside from eBay, I would recommend checking out RubyLane.com or Etsy.com. They're pretty good for vintage decks. As far as newer decks, one place you can check out is playingcards.net. I don't believe my discount code works here anymore. That you can double check. It might still work. I don't think it does anymore though. I think it was VJose10. But you can use, I believe it's GW2017. Get 10% off. And they have a massive variety, a big variety of playing cards from all the different sites and Kickstarter projects, as you can see, as well as standard plastic card of Moon Days and whatnot. Decks from US Games, Piatnik, all sorts of stuff. Tarot decks. And it's just some of the newest stuff they got. Next up, we got Cardvolution.com. Cardvolution is from Singapore, I believe it is, and they sell all sorts of decks, as you can see, from a variety of different companies and standard decks. It's a pretty good site. Next, we got RarePlayingCards.com, another pretty good site, and they sell obviously a lot of rarer decks, or harder to find decks, as well as some of the easier to find decks as well. Pretty good selection, and this one is American based. We got ArtOfPlay.com. What the hell? Of course, Art of Play is from the Buck Brothers, Dan and Dave, and actually run by another brother of theirs. And aside from cards, they also sell puzzles and other amusements and stuff like that. But they do sell a lot of playing cards, especially Dan and Dave stuff. They sell a lot of decks that are more exclusive to them, like the Florist deck, and the Oddbods, and the Wheels, and the Jungle deck, all of these basically. Pretty good selection of decks from a variety of creators and websites as well, and Kickstarters. Then there is cartesmagie.com. It is en français, but you can get it in English, and you can get it in American dollars or euros for currency. And they got a pretty good selection of decks from a variety of websites and creators as well. Some of them can be a little bit pricier. They do often do sales, and they often they usually have promos where if you spend X amount of money, you get a free gift. But usually it's a lot of money that you have to spend. So there's that one. I used to have a discount for that one as well. I'm not sure if it works anymore. I doubt it. Check out some more. I just gotta remember all the ones I was thinking of. So you got that one. Oh yes, that one. Do that one. Do that one. So we've also got BondMagic.tw from Taiwan, and they sell not only their own decks, but a variety of other decks from a variety of creators and whatnot, as you can see. They got 311, they got DMC, they've got uh, Devo, they got Art of Play, they got all sorts of stuff you can check out. Some pretty good decks, and it's a good site. I've never had any issues with them. Next, we got jpplayingcards.co.uk, from obviously from the UK, from England. Uh, Another good site. A lot of big selection of decks. They also come up with their own Lux decks from time to time, and they got a variety of decks from Kickstarter and elsewhere, as you can see. And they often get new stuff from Illusionist and 311 very quickly. It's a pretty good site. Definitely worth checking out. Then there is Spielkartenshop.com from Europe, Europe's biggest variety of playing cards. More than 1,000 different decks in stock at any time. That's pretty good. And they have taking some time loading up, but they got a variety of decks, as you can see, from USBC brands as well as from Diavoli, Big Blind Media, Murphy's Magic, Defata, and some rare decks. A lot of good stuff again. I gotta see if there's any more on my master list. If you go to my Facebook group, I have a master list of a huge amount of websites, magic sites, card sites. Just bear with me. Of course, there's the USBC's website, bicyclecards.com. There is legends.playingcards.com. There's some others that I don't have a lot of experience with. I wanted to mention cardsformagic.co.uk, but apparently it's under construction. Mention Art of Play. I can mention that one. The Gamblers Generalstore.com. They've got a pretty big selection of decks and also gambling stuff that you might need. Just bear with me a second here. So yeah, you get that one. Pretty good selection of decks. Not so much newer decks or Kickstarter decks, but a lot of decks that are good for poker and some other collectible decks, as you can see. Oh crap. I'll be back. Thought I clicked on something here. This one is obviously from Spain. It's naipcoleccion.com. I got a variety of decks as well, as you can see, but bear in mind I don't have any experience with them. Excuse me. Or dealing with them, for that matter. But we got a good selection. mentioned Slim Card Code. And yeah, there's slimcardco.com. It's like the only card shop from Canada. I will mention that one. I'll get to that in a minute. Not loaded, I apologize. You got Rennet. Slimcardco.com is from Canada. They don't got a big selection of decks. They do got standard decks, casino decks, some collectible decks. They got a lot of gaff decks, all sorts of gaff decks and gimmick decks that they make themselves. So you can check that out. It's a decent site. I like it. I don't buy a lot from them because they don't have a lot of newer stuff or stuff that I don't really have from elsewhere, but they do have a good selection of gimmick and gaff decks if you're interested in that. There's Rennet decks. Not 100% sure how you buy from this. It's sold from the Philippines. RennetDecks.com. And they got a pretty decent selection, it looks like. Okay, yeah, you can just buy right on their website. I didn't know that. And if you're going to check out an eBayer, one of my recommended ones, and there's other good eBayers. I don't do a lot of eBay. One of the long time ones that I like is PokerStud52 on eBay. If you're going to check one, he's got a pretty good selection, and I've had some good purchases from him throughout the years, and I still deal with him on an occasion. Like I got these super gaffs from him, and of course, last but certainly not least, CollectiblePlayingCards.com, my go-to place for playing cards, one of them, and the main ones. And you can use the code VJose32 to save 10% off your order. And you can see you got a big selection of decks from Kickstarter, from other sites. They get stuff from Murphy's Magic and the Italian one. I don't remember his name at the moment. PlayingCards.net, Kickstarters, etc., etc. I like it. Oh, one more I should mention. Although they're not just playing cards, they're also magic. I mean, also there's PenguinMagic.com. HocusPocus.com is another one. It's magic, also playing cards. Another good site. So that is that. A bunch of good sites to check out for playing cards. Let me know what you think. Comment, rate, subscribe. Check out this one. Save 10% on your orders with VJose32. And I'll see you next time with more. If I can get this to pause for a change. Oops. Editing, come on. I apologize. I'll have to edit this out perhaps. Definitely.